Hello everyone, it's Brother Ming again. Hey, what are you doing when you see these altars this time? There are a lot of different gems, diamonds, certificates, and some daily necessities. The big source is that there are a lot of customers. After watching my YouTube, I feel that my voice seems to be so detailed, but it's wrong. Well, I share some different knowledge all the time, and I feel that Brother Ming should know so much after birth, so in view of this, I will add some small props this time to make me more mature. I hope the tea is so beautiful.
Cup, if you love to drink tea, why should you put berries in it? You can keep healthy first. This is a mountain slag cake. I'm so proud of it. There are also some nutritional supplements. This one is better than my knee brother. There are melon seeds. The elderly are all about peeling melon seeds. Most of them are exposed to loquat cream when traveling at home. The elderly are all paying attention to cleanliness. So there is one that loves to go to black powder. It's so mature that it's a YouTube department. Okay, talk nonsense. Start talking immediately. Hey, what is this YouTube department doing this time? This time I will talk about the density of gemstones and buried diamonds. Hey, it's actually 5 densities. I wonder if you have noticed it. Sometimes you see, hey, diamonds of the same weight are buried with rubies or other precious stones, but the weight is obviously so close to each other. What are the differences between the big and small lines? Let me talk about too many digressions. I feel that what I say is more convincing. Well, drink tea first. There are some auspicious density. Density actually refers to the dense mass ratio to the buried volume. Usually, it is measured in each gram, so it means that the density of the substance is higher to the power of cm3. Below the same volume, it becomes heavier and heavier, just like wood, water, and metal. Wood has a low density, so it is light and fluttering. The metal has a high density, so it feels that the metal is very heavy, but in fact, gemstones are all the same. The density of gemstones is different. The difference is so big. The same thing affects the appearance and feel. Let's take a look at it first. It should be easy to find them on the internet. In the second episode, an Excel sheet is less. I will focus on the density of some common gemstones. I will make an Excel sheet for the density of masonry, which is 3.52 gram over. CE crypt is called CM crypt. I wonder if you remember it. Maybe this is a middle school or primary school mathematics. If it is to the second power, it is called square to the third power. It is called clip. That is, it is a cube solution. It's so strange, I just talk about clip. The density of diamonds is 3.52 gram. Although they are so shiny, the density is so high. As for rubies, they are very close to diamonds. Sapphires are all hard meat, so they are very close, but I only carry some emeralds and some pixie. The flowers are all big western, some of Hainan Island and Tumarine are all big side. Let's compare them with everyone else. What's the explanation? Because grandmother's record is a bit of a marrow and the density is only 2.67 to 2.78. That is, it is the same weight. That is, it is under how many cards? Emeralds will be bigger when you look down. Hainan Castle is very close to emeralds. It's 2.68 to 2.74. It's easy for diamonds to make a price. As for Bixi, it's 3.06 and 3.26. They are all bigger than diamonds. They are in the same number of cards. As you can see from this Excel sheet, the density not only affects the weight of the gemstone, but also affects the appearance. Therefore, it also explains the explanation. The 10-card gemstone is very large when you look at it, but there are some gemstones and the subcard is very thin when you look at it. What is it about this time? I'm dedicated to it, so I just brought out a lot of gemstones and compared them with you for the next size. But in fact, the density will not directly affect the value of a gem or diamond, but it will affect the cutting and appearance of a gem. Degree gemstones are usually stronger to the eye. As you can imagine, metal-based, high-density, wood-based, low-density, island-based, metal-based, harder than wood-based, so the higher the density of gemstones. The system is harder, so it is also suitable for more complicated cutting. Do you think of diamonds? It can be done 5, several reverses, hundreds or more reverses, but if you look at emeralds, because the density is not so high, most of the cuts are simple cuts. If you see an emerald, it's 5 and 7 reverses. It's really not like I don't know how to order a car, but it's definitely like Frank Eve. Most of them use some hard gems, such as red slave. Green ones are not emerald, and servile. I think it is emerald, but it is not emerald. If you want to make a boundless compartment, you don't know how much material it is, or maybe you can do it. However, the car explodes all day long. Diamonds have boundless compartments. However, because diamonds are so expensive, so most of them use red slave and turn over diamonds again, because the density is high and buried with high refractive index. For example, emeralds are such as emeralds, but although the density is low, the colors are so beautiful, so you are also of high value, etc. I will get more to show you. Yes, the density of opal is not high. The density of opal is ultra low, from 1.98 to 2.25, so the density is so low, so you won't see opal. It can be cut a lot. Most of them are egg noodles, But because one has such a beautiful color, it doesn't even affect the value in any way. It seems that one can carry more than 9,000 mosquitoes, which is larger than my finger. The nails are so beautiful. Is it easy for Oppo to sell advertising classes first? But it's just to measure the density of some gems. What about YouTube? You don't know how to demo spot measurement. Some of them are measured with an electronic scale. Some of them are measured with an electronic scale. Some of them are put gems in a water cooler and test the water rising volume unit. The unit is cubic centimeters. When you weigh the weight, you can divide the mass by the volume to get the density of the gems. But there are so many wikis on YouTube, it's unnecessary to do it and set a plate of water. Is it my degree first? I went to some academic classes. I finished talking about some knowledge and I looked through some beautiful gemstones. First, let me talk about one and make an indicator. What's it? Come on, let me open it for everyone to have a look. It's a natural pink diamond. Look at the certificate. First, it's an 8.12 card, fancy brown pink, VVS2, even excellent, good fluorescent diamond. I'll talk about it again. If it's fancy pink, it will be super expensive, but it's because it has a little brown color, but it's pink, it's behind, so the value is okay. If it is a fancy pink brown, the value is a little lower, so the value of each piece is okay. Let me look at this one first. It's an 8-calorie diamond. Well, but this one at home, I sold it for about 5 million Hong Kong dollars. How many beautiful natural grains are there? Or maybe you have seen them in the newspaper before. Liu Lianhong auctioned a 16-calorie pink brick in the street market. It cost 220 million, half of a brick. 16.2 is 8 calories, so 5 million is actually compared to 220 million. It's really a lot. It's so big. Okay, I won't introduce this one. I just found an 8-calorie pink brick and took it out. Let's compare and fight. 8 cars, I just take a few grains. 8 cars. 7.92 cars are 8 cars. Aquamarine, which is Hainan Castle. They are also 8 cars. Can you see it? It's so obvious that Hainan Castle is a big countertop, isn't it right? I also want to talk about the difference between flip head gem cutting and diamond cutting because gemstone cutting often has to be buried at the same depth. When the color comes, I can cut it. Many times, some gemstones will be darker. Because I want to have a darker color, I use another one to cut a table. Or cut a table with a larger Hainan Castle. How many grains are there? 8.2421 carat Hainan gemstone water drop type. So I sell it for 10,000 yuan. This water drop type is 10,000 yuan. This is the same for buried 5 million yuan. It is the next size series. It's so obvious that aquamarine is really big with a lot of diamonds, but it's about flipping the head because it may be a gemstone. The degree is not so high, so the reason why the flashing is because in addition to the knotting rate, it is because the density is not too high. I can't have too many petals. It's so easy to break and it's so easy to explode. So they are all diamonds. The reason why the car can be so flashed in so many aspects is the difference in density. Okay, let's turn the grains in Hainan Island first. After testing the aquamarine, I'll test Big C, 1 pill, 100,000, 100,000. There is a certificate for this GRS. Maybe this 8 cal big is 7.4, which is almost the same as this diamond. It is all due to the cutting. The diamond is 3.52, which is 3.0 to 3.26, so the system is very close, and it is similar to the burial. The density of 0.5 gel is good, so I turn Paraiba first. Okay, so 1 pill is a 9-carat pill because I want to have a dark color. So how dark it is, it doesn't matter how dark the color is, but how dark the car is. A red wall, because it's so red, it's very red at 9 o'clock. So the edge of the table is so big, you can see it. It can be a thin car, but the color is still very rich and rich. So the grains are around 8 o'clock, 9.1 cards. Because the density is so high, the table is slightly diamond, big, small of course, 9 cards, or my Bixie is so beautiful. It's pink, red, 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 really beautiful. It's just as easy to bury sugar. The first pieces are all newcomers. The other curry is garnet. But please pay attention to garnets because there are actually many kinds of garnets which are like Fanta stone or green garnet. Or the density of the red rose garret is different just like a stone. It is 4.12, 4.2. The density is higher than that of a diamond, but if there are other colors, it can be changed to 3.5, so the size of each grain is very close to the size of a diamond. The types are very close, they are all about 8 calories, but because of this one grain, the gali grain is thin and new, so the countertop is a little bigger, that is, the countertop is bigger, and it feels a little bigger. Okay, the heavy head device, the grain is tight, the grain is so beautiful. The Colombian Museo green is so big, but when I saw it, it was 5 calories. and compared it again. I found a diamond that was about the same size as this diamond, and it was about the same size as this diamond. Emerald stones allow me to separate like this because emeralds are really not hard enough to diamonds, so I don't want to say two words. It will be easy to bury them together and eat them, so why? I allow my hands to be separated. Look at it. It's easy for everyone to see it. In fact, the color is not different from the color, but it's a general trend. It's really close to the general trend, but it's a diamond. It's an emerald. It's just 5.14 carats. It's a lot lower.
It's all Columba wood block 6.6. It's not thin. It's all thick. It's all thick. It's cut, but it's slightly like it. It's a pink diamond. It's even bigger. I don't feel how beautiful the countertop is. The color of the iPhone is no longer so beautiful. What's the color? At least 2 levels of real body. I can see it like this. It's so transparent. It's a few 100,000 yuan. It's so beautiful. If you look at it first, you can really hold one eye. It looks so beautiful. It's not easy to talk about whether you can see it or not. It's just that. The density is different and the size feels different. So many people talk all day long. How many cards do I want to write? How many cards do I want to write? Thousands of prayers? It's not easy to think about the number of cards. Bury the density of the stone itself. Okay, let me bury this one on one side and take a picture of the fellow scene. How many lamp stools are tied to one? 4 cards are diamonds. Why do I want one? It's because it's a radiant cut. GIA, fancy light yellow. What are you doing? I'll just take 1 4 card and I'll take 1 4 card, about 4 card emerald, all of which are made of Columba wood. When comparing the same number of cards, how far is the difference between the big and small systems? Hey, how far is the difference between the number of cards with the same big and thin cards first, while how far is the difference between the same size and the big and thin cards with the same size? You can compare the two kinds separately, so interesting it. 1 or 4 calories fans like yellow are the same as buried one. 5 calories are close to 4.8. How many calories emeralds are hard to see? It's really big. It feels like at least 2 boxes bigger. In fact, how far away are the two? They are also beautiful. Sometimes I see these colors. In fact, they are really comfortable and happy, especially green, because according to British research, human eyes are more green and the opposite eye is tied well. Can you take a look at my healthcare system? So what do I know about health? Very researched. Well, so, sometimes. If you have an emerald ring, for example, if you have one eye, watching TV and reading books today is really hurt to your eyes. So let me look at my emerald ring, which is beneficial to both eyes first. Is it really YouTube? In fact, let's talk about the density of so many customers. Just say, I want as many cards as Nambao. Why do I often get red, blue and green? Chaos, I thought Hongbao. Nambao Green Castle is almost the same. Sometimes, wow, I don't want a sapphire. I want a card to explain how many emeralds are. In fact, although the number of cards is different because of the density, it's different, so the countertop may be very close. I hope this YouTube can help you better understand the density of gems or diamonds. I will indicate a shop. The ground floor shop on the ground floor of number 14 Wellington Central is paved over the upstairs shop. What can you tell me about Brother Jianming's diamonds? 0. She flashes 0. She beautiful because I like gems. What if you like? I hope you like, subscribe and share it. If you have any questions or ideas, I hope you can leave a message in the comment section. If you need any, please feel free to WhatsApp me in Hong Kong at 98588858. See you next time. Bye. Drink tea and say goodbye to the lower body first.